my first year at Carolina, like it really like opened my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And it showed me that football after high school is straight business. It's straight business, my man.
All right, what's going on, y'all? It's Sam Stidwell. I'm a former walk-on that has experienced a lot of ups and downs in my walk-on experience, from getting a walk-on trial to navigating the walk-on experience while I was on the team, and also, struggling with some things when it was time to transition from the sport to other goals. And so now I'm helping other walk-on athletes through that experience with the WalkOn Coast. So I'm building out a business that is going to cater specifically to walk-ons, and it's going to help you guide through that whole experience. And today I have somebody that is going to give you some dope advice, man. He's a dope person. He actually played at A&T with me, but a little bit after me, and we had the same number, 26. We both were 26, and we both were running backs, and his name is Darius Graves.
Yeah, well, Darius Graves, from Greensboro, North Carolina, born and raised. Played football at Dudley High School. Started football when I was 4 years old. That's all I know. I've been playing football my whole life. Yeah, man. 4-year starter at my high school. After I left high school, I intended to play football at UNC Chapel Hill, Tar Heels. Played 2 seasons there. I left UNC Chapel Hill the summer of 2017. I left there and I came to North Carolina A&T. Took over my man position when he got up out of there. Came in there in 2018 and I finished in 2019, graduated from A&T. And, that was the end of my football career. And now I work in Charlotte now.
Awesome, man. Okay, so because I know a little bit about you, I think a good place to start would be your high school career, because I know a lot of guys watching are in high school right now. So you said that you started to really show out your sophomore year.
Yes, sir.
Can you start there and talk about that matriculation?
Yeah, man, cool. Well, my first year of high school, I went to High Point Andrews in High Point, North Carolina. That was my freshman year, man. Did my thing there. Coming out of middle school, my dad didn't want me because I was supposed to go to Northeast Guilford for the guys that's in North Carolina. If you know Northeast, it's a small high school on the east or northeast end of Greensboro. We had a head coach there that you're gonna come across coaches that's like in the business for themselves, not really for the players. So my dad took me to High Point Andrews because at the time I needed a certain type of math to get into Dudley. So I went there for a little bit, man. And it turns out I liked Andrews, man. I liked it. It was also, if you know me, that's where I really started out. Like, I was playing football at High Point, Little League football at High Point, and then I started to transition back to Greensboro. Only reason why I left High Point Andrews because, at the time I was 5'6", but I was doing my thing, and my dad felt like, also I felt like, I was ready to play varsity football. That's where I met Marquell Cartwright, Lamar Renard. That's where we started our relationship at, man. But, the head coach at the time, told me I was too small to play varsity. So came to Dudley High School in 2012, and I started varsity.
Walk-ons, what's going on? At the time of shooting this video, it is May 2022, which means that the summer camp is coming up and the football season is right around the corner. What are you going to accomplish this upcoming summer and football season? If one of your goals is to get a walk-on trial, guess what? We created a playbook on how to get a walk-on trial, because some coaches give you the runaround. Some schools don't post trials like they should. So the playbook is here to help you guide you through the process and get a walk-on trial. So visit thewalkoncoast.com. That's thewalkoncoast.com and get your playbook there. Also check out the site. Just updated the site. It's dope, man. Hope y'all like it. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe. I watch YouTube all day, every day. And sometimes I forget to subscribe. Sometimes I forget to like the video. So this is a reminder. So don't feel bad. But if y'all do that, it's only going to help us reach more walk-ons and help more walk-ons that really need it. I mean, this is the only space, the only true space that gives real advice for walk-on athletes that's well overdue. So I appreciate y'all watching. Let's get back into it.
My sophomore year. And, I mentioned before that on my channel, I had mentioned that my first touchdown was a 97 kickoff return against Southern Durham. It's a big time high school in Durham, North Carolina. And I took off from there, man. I took off from there. I didn't look back. I ended up being named All-State that year as a sophomore. And, came into my junior year and won a state championship my junior year, and came into my senior year and, did my thing there. So.
Okay. And just because you brought it up, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
Oh, man, please subscribe to the only Darius grades. We're trying to get that popping as well, man. So when you get a chance, man, go ahead and subscribe to that.
Yeah, y'all definitely subscribe. It's a dope guy that gives some dope advice on his channel as well. And I will put your channel and your social media in the show notes. So, so let's go to the point where you started to get recruited. Who was looking at you? Why did you make certain choices you did to go with the schools you did?
Well, my recruitment didn't really start popping until like after the spring of my sophomore year, coming off that big season. That type of season was like I had to prove. When you play this game of football, man, you're gonna have a lot of naysayers to tell you that, even for my guys, that's not the ideal height of what these recruiters are trying to see and what these high school coaches are trying to see. So my first couple of colleges that paid real close attention to me, I had all the HBCUs in North Carolina. I had North Carolina A&T coming out, of course. That was the hometown team. I had Winston State, Fayetteville State. I also had Virginia State. I also had Bowie State, and I had Bethune-Cookman as well. Coming into the junior year, that's when I started receiving like mail from Duke University. Talked to NC State a lot. Georgia Southern was a heavy favorite of mine as well. This was when they was running the UNC office with head coach Billy Fritz down there. And my whole high school career, I wanted to be a part of Michigan, man. I loved Michigan University. That was my favorite school, man. So I had got a couple written mail from Michigan, and but the real main two schools that was really like on me was Duke and NC State.
Okay, and so you said you got a preferred walk-on spot. You ended up getting a preferred walk-on spot with UNC.
Yes, sir.
Is that because they reached out to you, or did you have to kind of work to get that outside of what you're doing on the field already?
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, so how that happened? Like, I wasn't even thinking about Carolina throughout my high school career, man.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina reached out to me in April. I remember this like it was yesterday, bro. Like, because signing day had passed, and I struggled. I was the type of athlete, for all my athletes out there who is taking the SAT, ACT, man, salute to you, man. You're gonna get through it. That test does not define you as a person. I was the type of athlete that I struggled with that test. I couldn't pass it for nothing. I had a lot of schools pass up on me after my senior year, coming off a 1,200-yard performance, all preseason, all state, man. And I was really the only one in my class that didn't sign to the college, the college had to go play football. So after I took the SAT and I finally passed, man, Carolina reached out to me. And at the time, I had my nose turned up at, the smaller schools that was reaching out because, it gets to a point, man, you just feel like at the time, you feel like you're so better than that competition, you want to go big. That's every young man's dream is to play on Saturdays, play at these Power 5 schools, play at the biggest level. So, yeah, man, Carolina reached out to me. It was kind of like I had my back against the wall because I didn't know where else I was going to go. Signing day passed, all these colleges pretty much signed all their people. So, it was the happiest day of my life. They reached out to my head coach and, they want to offer me a preferred walk-on position, man. And I took it and I signed my letter. So I don't know how they do it now, but at the time they gave me a letter of intent to sign my for a walk-on, situation at UNC Chapel Hill, man. And I enrolled at Carolina in July. I want to say July because at the time, they had the East-West All-Star game in Greensboro. So I turned that down. I turned that down and went on ahead and enrolled to UNC.
Okay. So that's interesting. That was my first time hearing about a school having an actual letter of intent for a preferred walk-on.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's actually something in writing that says, hey, this is my proof versus, my experience. I was just told I would be a preferred walk-on.
Right.
Year one.
Come on.
And I get there year one and they tell me the team is full. So I had to wait a whole year. So, but so I definitely like that they did that. So you went to UNC and how was that experience? Do you feel like you performed well there or did you reach the goals you wanted to?
Man, I'm gonna be totally real with you. I'm gonna be real with you, man. My first year at Carolina, it really opened my eyes. And it showed me that football after high school is straight business. It's straight business, my man. Nothing is personal. So, don't take nothing personal, man. I seen it from the 5-star recruits all the way down to a guy that just try out and walk on. You know what I mean? They would have walk on tryouts for guys that just regular, ordinary students come out there and them guys try to come on. You know what I'm saying? So, man, my first year at Carolina, man, it was kind of like a culture shock, man, because I'm coming from this all-black high school, man, and I come from an environment, man. Football, just being real. I'm just being real. Football, man, and I had to really learn how to conduct myself into a businessman, because for my guys that's walking on, you're gonna go through situations where you gotta make decisions, and you got to really know that is this what I really want to do,
right.
So I'm coming into a situation. I'm not when I got out of high school, I was a 1-star. I didn't have all that for some reason. Who knows? Disclaimer: that 24/7 rivals, all that stuff, that is bull crap. All that is overhyped stuff. I won't even pay attention to it, man. That is bull crap. So for my homies out there in high school that's still grinding, and you look on the internet and you see you don't got no stars and nothing, hey man, that means nothing at the end of the day. But anywho, got to Carolina, man, and I was treated, like a little pup. You know what I'm saying? But understand this though, I came into a situation where the whole running back room, I played running back, and the whole running back room was old heads, man. 5th-year seniors. We had a guy, a 5th-year senior in there, Romar Morris. He'd been playing his whole year at Carolina. And, I had TJ Logan. He's another household favorite in the room. If you're from the North Carolina, Greensboro area, TJ Logan. Elijah Hood, Elijah Hood from the Charlotte area. Chris Francis from the Durham area. Well, Chris, you remember Chris Francis, running back at Hillside? Yeah, he was there too, man. Yes, sir. So, I'm the pup in the room. So I'm the young cat in the room, man. And, I just, when you got a recruit, you got a coach, he's going to find ways to treat you real bad and try to, make you feel little, man. So, what I want to tell guys is, man, hey, stay focused, man, and keep forward and keep the eyes on the prize about what you want to do. So, at the end of the day, man, I did not enjoy my first year, man, because I didn't play, Yeah. You gotta understand this, man. For I never sat the sideline before until I got to Carolina. Never sat the sidelines, man. And I never dealt with, coaches, man, are cutthroat, man. Hey, if anybody don't know, man, coaches are cutthroat, man. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care. Even the ones that recruited you, they're a whole different person when you get on campus, man. Whole different person, man. So yeah, my first year was rough, man. It was very rough. Matter of fact, when I got finished my first year, I was ineligible, man. So I got put off the team. Man. And so that's what a lot of people, I never talk about that, man, because it was one of those situations, man. I had to learn, man. Got put off the team, man, after my freshman year, man. And I ended up coming back to the team, and I worked my ass off that summer. So I missed spring ball and everything, man.
Mm-hmm. So if you got something out of this video, guess what? There's a lot more where that came from. Check out some of these videos right here.